Hi, foodies. As you know, I always want to share with you those really good dinner ideas. I made some scrumptious lemon ginger chicken thighs. These were done in the oven and they are so good. So let's get started. So, right here, I have some chicken thighs and it has the skin on and the bone in. Okay. Take off the skin if you prefer, but I enjoy this recipe with the chicken skin. All right. Then I'm just making some slits in there just to allow the seasoning to penetrate the meat even more. All right. And I didn't want to disturb the skin, so I just lift the skin and prick the chicken. Now for the seasoning, I'm using some coriander powder, some ginger powder, turmeric, and all-purpose badia. I was gonna add just plain black pepper, but instead I added some lemon pepper. Okay, so I added that afterwards. So just mix all of them and then rub it into the chicken. Now, in Jamaica, we love to use our fresh seasonings. Okay, as much as we love some powder seasoning, we love our fresh seasonings as well, right? So, I have a green seasoning that I'm going to be adding, and it has some parsley, scallion, thyme, onion, garlic, a little bell pepper, and I'm adding lemon juice as well. Then some oil, and we're just going to rub all of this into the chicken. Right here, I added some lemon pepper because we're making lemon ginger chicken, right? So instead of just regular pepper, I add the lemon pepper. That's going to give it some bite, some flavor. You get that beautiful lemon taste, right? So just rub that into the chicken as well. Ideally, you want to marinate this for at least 2 hours or overnight, okay? But go with what time you have, all right? I just wouldn't marinate it for 15 minutes. Try and do more than that, okay? Now set that aside in the fridge and we're going to work on this really simple glaze. I have some butter in here, if you want to call it sauce. It's just a lemon, ginger, honey type of, glaze to make everything even nicer. So I have the butter over medium heat and we're going to cook some minced garlic and minced ginger over medium heat just until they are golden and fragrant. So once we get to that point, we're going to add some water, but if you have chicken broth, you could use chicken broth, okay? So in goes the water. I'm going to add honey. If you don't have honey, you could perhaps use agave or you could use some brown sugar. Then I added some freshly squeezed lemon juice and lemon zest. That is going to give us a brilliant flavor. Then I'm adding a slurry. That is a mixture of cornstarch and water. Just add a little bit to help thicken this up. And then I add turmeric. This is going to add a little flavor but also color because when I'm making something that's lemon, I just want to see that bright yellow color. It just makes it more pleasing to the eye, more appealing. Okay, so we just add the turmeric in there and just simmer this for about 2 minutes over low heat. Then go ahead and get your baking tray or baking dish. You can grease it a little if you want to, and then lay the thighs in, skin up. Make sure your oven has been preheating for at least 30 minutes. You want to put it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So once these are laid in here, you can put some lemon slices in there. Sometimes, you might get a little of that natural bitter flavor from the lemon. So if you feel like that might bother you, don't bother to put the lemon in there, okay? Then go ahead and put this in the oven. You're going to be baking it for 40 to 50 minutes. So that's 400 degrees, 40 to 50 minutes. And there we are. Look at how beautiful these are. Now you see that lemon, honey, ginger sauce or glaze that we made earlier? We're going to pour about 3/4 of that all over the chicken. If you want to have crispy skin, then don't bother pouring the sauce on top. Okay? But I didn't mind. I'm just going to pour it all over, and then I'm going to turn on the broiler in the oven. If you don't have a broiler, turn it to the highest temperature, like a 500 or 550, and let it sit in the oven for about 5 minutes, more or less. The high temperature just allows that glaze to get sticky and caramelized, and it adds to that beautiful appearance of the chicken. So this is good to go. You have all of those juices in the baking dish. You want to make sure you serve the chicken with those. You could thicken that up on the stove by adding a roux or a slurry, or you could just serve it as is. Okay, I just garnish with the same lemons and a little parsley, and that is it. Good to go. Nothing else is needed. These are so juicy and flavorful. In the comment section, let me know if you're going to try this lemon ginger chicken. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.